Alrighty, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet. Welcome back to Factorio. And I've got this open because I was really worried about it at work. I remembered that the actual requester chests were a little bit of an interesting thing that it might be hard to get. And I thought, oh, if I need logistics science for these, we're going to be screwed because we can't do any robot-related stuff until that. But turns out it's okay. We also got all of these big old warehouses and storehouses and all that sort of stuff. So maybe Bob updated some of these things to make it easy to get these, because this used to take high-tech science. Not that there's a problem for us at the moment, but it might have taken logistic science as well, which would have been a problem. So here we go. We are going to continue on. What is this? Logistic science fact. So we're going to continue on getting nuclear robotics. We have a look. I was having a bit of problems with this guy. I'm still having a bit of problems with this guy because we're just not building enough of these guys. We're doing full output. So obviously one blue belt just isn't enough for those electronic components. So what we are going to do is we're going to do a quick skip and a jump over there and upgrade those. And the plan for this episode, I really feel like solar has got to be a very important thing. Because yeah, it's just got to be a very important thing. It's got to be a very important thing to get that power going. So what we're going to do here is you are going to be near side. So you and you and you and you are all going to be near side, and you and you and you and you are all going to be near sided. And then what we can do is, actually, maybe I should keep that. And then we do this. Oh, except we get rid of that. So now we have run out of blue belts. But anyway, now we should get a bunch more components down here. You know what we can do? Oh, this is going to be hard because we don't quite have enough stuff here. But let's put all of this in there. Take this guy out. Put this here. And we should put another line down there, so that should be fine. Yoink. And get you in there. Get all of these components in there. Shove them in there. And then... excellent. So hopefully that should keep most, if not all, of these machines running. And it looks like they are, pretty much. This guy's running a little bit slowly. This guy's running a little bit slowly. No doubt that'll start to crash some of our other resources coming in. Carbon, I'm a little bit worried about carbon here, but seems to be running okay-ish for now. Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on carbon, to be honest. But anyway, that's going to be a lot more components coming down. And you know what? We need to do this as well. Because I have a feeling we do have a space for a second guy. There we go, we do. So now that second guy is going to go through, and now we have just doubled our belt capacity for electronic components, which means that you guys... I think this is... yeah, this is these guys, so... those guys should be a little bit happier. You don't really need you here. So out of space here. Don't really need you here either. At least it didn't drop them on the belts, because the belts were all full. That would have been somewhat embarrassing. I don't think they dropped them on the belts anyway. I don't think they do by default, if they're just like that. So yeah. Damn inventory space. Let's get our emergency thing out again. Stuff that in there. Stuff that in there. Got a couple over there. Dumpy. Oh, what a pain this all is. What a pain. I could do a better job of keeping my inventory together, but it's just so hard. And I suppose, no, you're not full, so you get a bunch of that. And There's a problem with keeping all these accumulators in my inventory just because, yeah, those guys are just... They're nice, but we really need to do something with them. And I guess that is why I'd really like to do something with them this episode. So you guys... let's upgrade everything here to blue. Alright, and we got a decent amount of blue, the electronic components coming up here, so I feel like we have to upgrade these to the better guys. Always running out of iron. Ding, ding. One, and then steel. We go down, steel's looking fairly healthy. Yeah, still looking fairly healthy. So let's go forward and remove all of these. I gotta remove the components out of them as well. Alright, well screw that. That's gonna take forever. That is gonna take forever. Okay. I feel like we should redesign this a little bit. What did I just drop? I picked up some stuff, but oh, it's run out of putting these down. Let's just dump these solar things in there because we're really not using them at the moment. So, what are we doing here? You get all of this stuff on the left-hand side gets moved over by one space. Yep. And we get rid of all these. I like how you pick up the inserter and it leaves something on the ground and then these guys will pick it up off the ground. Oh, look at that. There are some undergrounds. So we may find some undergrounds in weird and wonderful places that we weren't expecting them to be. So now we drain this belt off. Beautiful. And now we send this guy straight. And now we drain this one off. And now we can destroy this one. And it doesn't feel like we've got a lot better bots, but trust me, we have. We really, really have. Now all you guys get destroyed. And 20. We got 21 here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, that puts them down really fast. 1. Okay, we've got 1 left over, so there's 20 down here. And thanks to our good friends, the substations, we can now afford to put inserters absolutely everywhere. So you, and you. And you are long, and you are N. And then we do the same thing, and we do it symmetrically because symmetry is awesome. And we do long, and you are NN. Excellent. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll have to fix that because we don't need that mid-belt balancer anymore. Okay, so you are going to be... The only downside to this is we no longer have any room for lights directly on top of this thing. That's the only downside. Oh, we can still put a bit of lights everywhere. Down like this, down like that, down like that, down like that, and down like that. So that's beautiful. There we go. Basic electronic things. And you don't need to go underground anymore. You can just go like that. And that should be beautiful. Okay. Technically, we're using 2 blue belts and whatever else comes off down here for the components. Although these guys are not being used very fast at all. Why is that? You get used for all sorts of circuits, don't you? Well, there's only a yellow belt here, so that's fine. But these guys are producing... They're not running out of these. They're running out of transistors. So that's a whole other problem. And then, if we go further down, they will be used for modules. Who gives a crap about that? And then they are used for these guys, which are not using them that fast. And these guys are all fully running, so... Yeah. That's fine. Really, really fully running. Although they are backed up here, so that's fine. These guys are... What are you? Electric engines. Yeah, we've been through this before, I feel like. So, that's fine. The important thing is, we got these guys fully running again. And you're on a blue belt. Are you backing up? Because you're going onto a yellow belt. And I'm not sure... You're not backing up, though. You're being used completely. And it's not building enough for a full... Oh, look at the solder. Solder is dead. Ah, man. We could be fixing this base forever. We really, really could. That's just because it's a single belt. That's really just because it's a single belt. Okay. I will ask you to upgrade. Insufficient items. Oh, we're running out of those guys. Upgrade, please. Upgrade. 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 That's the wrong line. We're over here, aren't we? Whoops. Upgrade. 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 Upgrade all of the solder until this point. And we upgrade all of these guys. And we upgrade all of these guys. Are you giving me lots of solder now? Almost. Need to upgrade that bit. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's a lot of solder. Now we should have no more problems. Because I think we fixed everything the basic electronic circuits use. So we should have tons of them. I don't know whether a single-sided blue belt is capable of supporting all of these machines. That might be a question, but at this point they get halfway up and then they're chewing through all of the components anyway. So it's kind of a moot point, I think. It's actually going to be when they get up this high, it's actually going to be the components that start running out and not the solder. But we're producing a buttload more of these circuits. Yeah, look at that. We went dead for a while when the base wasn't doing anything. Went up a bit. Went dead. I think this was probably the maximum capability where we had the old machines, and now we're up here. But slowly going dead as the components start to run out. But that's fine. The main thing is that we are producing a ton of basic circuits. And the main reason we need to produce a ton of them is for solar. Because solar is not producing as much as I would like. Battery is not producing as much as I'd like either. There's 13 and 6. And that ain't good. So, if we go over to here. What are we doing here? Let's dump some stuff. And what's the plan for this episode? Because we haven't really had a plan yet. And I feel like we should probably have a plan. And my initial plan is going to be to do a solar panel setup. That's what I'd like to do. Because, yeah, I had a really, really good reason about why I wanted to do solar, and you are just batteries. So the basic robo charging port doesn't even need batteries. It's only the Mark II. So we could use a pattern that I've seen on the internet, and that uses Mark I robo ports. And that's not too bad. But I feel like what I want to do is actually use Mark IIs, because I don't really want to be building Mark Is en masse. I just don't. I mean, alright, hang on a sec. Mark IIs require Mark Is. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm happy building Mark Is, because I got to build the damn things anyway for Mark IIs, so I'm happy with that. And then what I can do is I can send the Mark Is off to the solar panel array for that sort of stuff, and then I can also upgrade them into Mark IIs and Mark IIIs and Mark IVs, which also use for the main base. So we are going to be looking at this image, Mr. Image on the internet. Come on, are you going to show me this? Oh, of course I've got something uploading in the background, so it's a wee bit slow. But that is fine. So let's go ahead. We're going to need a bunch of these substations, obviously. There we go. The image just loaded up. So you will give me a bunch of substations. No, you won't, because you don't have it, but 50 should be enough anyway. So it's basically a... where's my roboport gone? I could have sworn I built one. Yeah, there you are. So, look at that tiny, weak little roboport, barely doing anything. So, but basically our solar array will fit within the bounds of this entire thing. And I'm pretty sure this thing I'm looking at is what we did last time. I'm not 100% sure, but what we'll do is we'll build it, and then afterwards we'll check to see what the ratio is. And if the ratio is pretty good, then I'm going to be happy. But I might go back to my old game, and you know what? I don't think quitting the game is going to cause us a big problem. So we are just going to quit. We're going to save. Already did that. And we're going to load my mega base. I'm pretty sure that's it. No, new. New is actually the real mega base. So we're going to load this up. We're going to have a quick look. Now, all of the different mods is going to completely screw this guy up. Absolutely. Whoa. What is this? No, this is the wrong base. This is the base before the mega base. As you can see, it's pretty awesome. But, yeah, this is not the one we want. And I think this is all nuclear powered, actually. So, no radars there, but those are all nuclear power plants. So we don't want this one anyway. Let's load Mega. So Mega was the correct one. I should have realized it. Okay. Let's do a quick check. And we can just grab a blueprint and then get out of here. And hopefully, the blueprints will transfer over correctly. Alright, so this is our Mega base. If you want more details, I did look at this before my first episode. And yes, this is the exact thing that I'm looking at on the internet. It is beautiful. So, ooh, we should have a blueprint. Nah, see, that's all been messed up for some reason. So what we do is we go and we'll actually capture 4 of these, because what happened is we built one grid and then we built a radar and then we built 3 more. So this goes like this. So you capture it like that. I'm pretty sure. Yep. We want this and we want that. So that's beautiful. You can see the accumulators actually hang off the edge a little bit. So we'll put that in there. And then we'll save. I'll double check that. It does look correct. It's exactly what I've got on the internet. So what we will do is we won't save this, because I'm not sure if Bob's Mods has caused God knows what to crash. So I'm not going to do that. But yes, beautiful. That seems to have moved across. So actually, let's go into this blueprint. 800 solar panels and 700 accumulators, which I think is pretty good. So how many solar panels have we got? Not a lot. Okay. Not a lot. Anyway, so there's no point building that anymore, because we don't need it anymore, because we've now got the blueprint and the blueprint is correct. So we'll delete this guy and we've got that. So we need 700 and 652. So I'm just going to go back and I'm going to let these guys build, and we are going to make try and make these guys a bit more of a priority. Look at this. It's actually backing up on circuits. Beautiful. Now we just need it to back up on batteries. Grab that guy. Let's do a quick check on batteries. Why are you not working? Because we haven't enough petrol. Okay, I feel like this has been going on long enough. We need to fix the freaking petrol. Now, we can do that in one or two ways. We can either upgrade to these better guys, which is going to be brass and invar. How hard is it to get brass? Brass requires zinc, and invar requires nickel. Zinc and nickel. And we could get them in these stations. And is there a good reason why I don't want to do this? The good reason is that once I got them here, I'd have to build setups to actually make those things, and that I'm a little bit loath to do while we're still going to tear down this smelting area and rebuild it. But I don't know. I kind of feel like titanium is necessary as well. Okay. Nuclear robotics is just about to hit. Can we build nuclear robots yet? That is the interesting question. So, can you do any more research? productivity modules too. You can do some research. All right, we're just going to let you go and do whatever the hell you want. And nuclear robots. I feel like, you know what? Getting the solar up is probably more important than anything else we're doing. So what we can do here, and this is a little bit of a fix, a little bit dodgy, but okay, is we can get Mr. You guys, and we can just put, okay, that's going to make those guys a little bit faster. You're still doing pretty good. These guys aren't running, so we still got a bunch of this crap backed up. Oh, you are really researching fast. Ah, because I finally got military science, so a lot of these guys are going to start chewing through all of the basics that I've been ignoring now. If we get rid of military science, it doesn't matter anymore because we've already got to the point where we can research stuff like this. Let's turn off military science and see where it gets to. It'll get through a few of these guys and then it'll stop. So, you need to be like that. Let's go ahead and let's get some of these guys going. So, you need to be... Actually, what we can do is we can do like this. And then you need to be like that. And then you need to be like this. Okay, so that looks good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we might run into pipe throughput up that high, but I'm not sure I really care. Basic electronic boards. I think we've got some of those now. Although they're probably not caging enough to be in this chest. Nope. Still not. Yeah, those electronic components are starting to thread out a little bit, but we're producing as much of them as we can. What's going wrong here? Tinned copper wire. Oh my god. You really still use yellow belts there? Really? Who the hell made that mistake? I just do not know. And let's suggest you to be there. And let's suggest you to be there. Okay. Now you should be going as fast as possible. Although this guy's running out a little bit. How is that a thing? That should not be a thing. Okay. So let's... what are you running out of, actually? We should probably check that before we go building more stuff. Copper cable. Alright, so we were correct. There we go. Now you should not be running out anymore. And we need... we need these. We need some of these. Damn it. I just need a little bit. Come on, give me a little bit. Click, 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 click. We're going to have to... I think it's probably a good idea to just start... Oh, God. Okay. Let's do a bit of a hack. What are you used for? You are used over here. Yeah. Take 6 of these. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Kind of a hack, but we're going to have to do something about this situation because I'm really, really not happy with the way that we can't just pick these things up when we need to. So eventually we will probably be putting everything into a provider chest just as a matter of course. And then at that point it won't be as much of a problem because we'll have it in a provider chest. We'll still belt whatever we need to belt. Alright, carbon is dead. Carbon is dead. So you upgrade you, upgrade you, upgrade you. Okay, you still got quite a bit going through and your chest is full. Oh, god damn it. Insufficient. You're telling me I'm missing by one single frickin' thing? That is just... Oh god, I hate this game so much. Okay. Go back to the map. Go back in. Where is carbon? Where is this stupid belt? Alrighty, there we go. Full guy coming out here. going down to ye old basic circuits. Now it was this, wasn't it? It was carbon. So now we got full blue belt coming down here. All these guys are running. They're all producing a crap load of these. Although this seems like 3.5k, so I don't know if... Was carbon running out for something else? I don't know. I'm so lost. Where are my basic circuit boards? That's the whole reason I wanted all this crap going on. Basic circuit boards. Give me basic circuit boards. Where do I steal basic circuit boards from? Is it you? No. It's you, isn't it? You have some for me. One. Only one. There we go. Give me some more. Give me some more. What do I need these stupid things for anyway? I need 20 more. 20 more of these guys. Give me some more. There we go. Excellent. And that's going to give that a good working. It is kind of overkill, actually, using a bloody substation for these guys, so maybe we won't do that. Maybe we'll just use normal electric poles. And some normal lights as well. Alright. Oh no, they can remain, and we'll put some poles in here, like we should have been doing. There we go. So, what's your problem? You are starting to run out of crude. Your crude is crude. I don't know if that made much sense. Yeah, there we go. That'll push that up a little bit, get these guys working a little bit harder. You are backed up because of light oil. You are backed up because of light oil. You guys are not backed up at all. Light oil is almost full. It's pipe throughput because this guy is fine. So what we are going to do is a little bit of a hack here. And that means we now have to expand these guys a bit. No, we want 4 of them. No, we want 4 of them and the infrastructure on the right hand side. What the hell did I just do? Give me all of your pipes. For some reason I got some of the pipes on the far right, but not all of them. Very, very strange. Of course, we are desperately low on pipe, and everything else in this game seems like we're low on. But yeah, here we are. We're in one of the first miscellaneous episodes, or one of many miscellaneous episodes. We've probably done a bunch of them so far, but the point is there are some episodes where we just run around making things a little bit better than they previously were. That was probably too many chemical plants. Alright, what are you doing? You need a little bit of light oil. Not much, but a little bit. These guys are backing up because of light oil. I have a feeling that I missed an underground somewhere. It's not because of pipe throughput, it's because I missed a pipe somewhere. There we go. Now that's templated properly. Alright, now you guys are running. And I think they did increase pipe throughput, so maybe we don't even need this. Let's take this off. Alright, how are you going now? Your light oil is okay. Are these machines backing up? Nope. So yeah, pipe throughput is something for these guys. It definitely helped these guys get going, but not so necessary up here. Yes. And they are running pretty well. We've got enough of them anyway. And the heavy oil, we still got more than enough of this stuff. And before I forget... Ah, no, because I blueprinted these. They're already good. They've already got the speed modules in it. Plus 20%. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, PumpJack's research. Why are you stalled? I have a feeling blue science has been going down the toilet. Yeah, because green science and red science are both backed up, and they were not that good for a while. But they've backed up because blue science has decided to go down the toilet. And blue science has gone down the toilet because I don't know why. It looks like you got everything you need. It's just not enough machines. Which is crazy, because that's 1 per second. So they must have been down the toilet at some point in the past, maybe because of basic electronic boards, and now they're okay. So now with petroleum is starting to get a little bit better. Batteries are starting to get a little bit healthier. That's looking very healthy, actually. And we need to start paying a lot more attention to uranium, because now is the time where we actually... Okay, so these guys are backed up. Really, yeah, they're backed up. 80, 80, 28, 81, 65. So yeah, it's almost to the point where we can start building more of these. And I don't know if I want to start building robots off just 5 of them, because that's good. That'll build us some robots, but I'm not sure if it will be enough. But anyway, I think the time has come to just start building robots, building nuclear robots. That we can make without a problem. Where are my nuclear robots? Where are you guys? Electronic circuits, we've already got. Uranium fuel cell is going to be easy because all that requires is iron, uranium-235, and uranium-238. So that is going to be fine. And I think this episode is pretty fine. Actually, I think we're pretty much done. Kind of a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Fixed up petrol, which is good. Steel is looking desperately shit. Probably because iron is desperately shit. How is iron going? Not much there, not much there. You're actually backed up? What the hell? Well, this is going to drain this system out quite a... It's going to stall this system. If it's going to run out, I don't want it to run out in 10 years. I want it to run out soonish, I guess. Because right now we're just getting low throughput, and I would rather have full throughput and replace everything sooner than have low throughput and replace everything in like 5 or 6 episodes. So let's get those guys a bit more bluer. That's good. And these guys are all running again, which is good. And yes, these guys will drain out very fast now, I feel like. You need to be upgraded as well. Just a bit, just a bit. Just up to there. There we go. And you should start draining out fully now. So, yes, iron coming soon, coming very soon. What I really need to do is make a plan. So we got a plan for solar, and that plan requires 800 and 650. We could do a quarter of that, but I feel like the full thing is good. So we are going to wait until we get 800 and 650. Yeah, this guy's alright. He's just using up batteries. He's not chewing up enough of the other things from us to worry about constraining him once he gets full. It's just these guys. And these guys are just... There's just not enough machines. So I feel like maybe we'll double them. Double the solar production machines. They kind of started really late as well. Oh, these components, man. Everything is just being drained like you would not believe. But I like how thin that setup is for the basic electronic components. I love how thin it is. So anyway, let's go down and let's get our car down. Do a UE. And go down and add that extra bit of solar on there. And then next episode, I feel like we should just start making robots. And start playing around with uranium as well, because, yeah, uranium needs to be done. So we could, what we might do here is we might just duplicate this setup vertically instead of horizontally, because I feel like that'll just make everything a bit easier. So we're going to do it like this. You're going to join there. We're not going to join these guys because we got more coming up here. And these guys are perfect ratio, so we don't really need to join these guys up because that would just mess everything up. Portable solar panel 4. Oh, thank God. I've been waiting for that for so long. Absolutely not, but, you know. Electronic boards. You got some electronic boards, don't you? There we go. Not enough ingredients. Steel again. It's steel again. There we go. And give me some of these guys. 800, probably too many, but we'll grab them anyway. Yeah. We didn't leave any crap on the ground from doing that. Doesn't look like it. You leave crap on the ground, then you put something under it straight away, and they just get picked up straight away. So there we go. This will be more solar panels, more elite solar panels, and we basically doubled our ability to build them. And hopefully these guys back up, and they should back up. These guys will eat a whole chunk of them as they build up this line full of solar panels, but I feel like in the end we'll probably still back up this line. I'm hoping anyway. So anyway, that's it. We're going to call this episode there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned.